Well, holy shit. It is almost Christmas, and we are here in the last live stream that I'm going to do before Christmas. Hello, everybody. It is time. It is time to do what we normally do on Mondays. No, that's not defecate ourselves. That is, let's play some zombies. Now, this time, there's a little bit of a twist. Anybody that's watching, anyone in this whole internet thing, has the ability to fuck up my game. Too late. He's already shouted. So, there is an ability in this live stream. Now, everybody that watches will start to generate what I'm going to refer to as dollary doos. Effectively, you earn dollary doos whilst watching. You can then use those dollary doos to instigate a six-sided dice roll. When that six-sided dice roll happens, obviously the numbers 1 to 6, they mean something. And they mean something in my game. I'll put the rules up in a few moments so you can have a look. But anyone that watches, the exchange to the euro is $1 dollary do per 75 euro. So already my currency has the greatest standing in the world. We always stay hydrated. This time we're being hydrated with Tropical Crush directly from Asda. The Asda delivery that we collected yesterweek. We'll say last week. That is definitely some crypto shit. So, like I say, you all have the ability to change my gameplay. Probably for the worse as well. If it turns out that I'm on a fucking great run and somebody pops a 6, that's an instant down. That's me going down. I can use a self-revive if I have one left. If I don't, game over. The rules are quite simple. If you want to see how many points you've got, in the chat you type in !points. And that will show you if you have accumulated any points. That is !points. Don't write the word exclamation mark, just put an exclamation mark. So, for example, if I was to type that, because I was testing this last night, if I type that in, it tells me that I have a lot of digital dollary doos, and I'm ranked 1 out of 6 on the leaderboard. So I can then use those dollary doos to create a spin on the dice. To do so, if you have the dollary doos, you type in !dice. And that says that I've rolled a 2, and that 2 then tells me that I have to do a certain thing. Now, you generate those dollary doos. Each dice spin is worth 100 points. You will generate 5 dollary doos for every 10 minutes of watch. Which means if everybody watches at the same point, I can get fucked over. But there is a global cooldown on this. So once somebody has rolled a dice, another dice cannot be rolled for 6 minutes, because that gives me enough time to either complete the task or fuck up. Easy as that. So here, if I bring up what I've called the Zombie FFA, or Zombie Free-for-All, we have some commands on the side, on the left-hand side of the screen. If you can read that, that's great. I might move that over to this side for a moment. Now, this is only for while I am in the sort of gameplay, because that will cover up the mini-map, which I like to use. So, like I say, in the chat, you type in !points, and that tells you how many points you have. The points are dollary doos. You can then !dice to roll the dice. If you roll a 1, I can only use fists and melee. I can't help it being a bit small. I am a bit small. So fists and melee for the current round. So if I've started halfway through a round, you roll the dice. For the rest of the round, I can only punch or smack with the gun. If you roll a 2, I have to survive 2 minutes without killing anything. Get a 3, I've got to survive the current round in the current area. So if I've managed to get myself caught in the corner, I've got to survive myself down there. Roll a 4, I cannot reload for 2 minutes. You get me a 5, it's lethal throws only for that current round. So I can throw tomahawks, grenades, I can't use guns. You roll a 6, that's an instant down. If I end up with a double 6, that's game over. but I can use the self-revive. Now, as I say, you have a 6-minute global cooldown if you want to use a dice roll. There is also a 10-minute user cooldown on yourself. So if you roll a dice, you can't continually keep rolling dice because that just affects it too much. You get 12 sixes, well, there's no point. So if you roll the dice, you can't use the dice for 10 minutes. If a dice has been rolled, in the chat room, there is a 6-minute cooldown. So after 6 minutes, somebody else can roll the dice, but you can't for another 10. Makes sense? I think it makes sense. I think there's adequate rules. Maybe, I don't know. We've also increased the goal for the digital dingoes as well. I almost hit 25 yesterday, out of nowhere. So if we aim for 50, that'll be a good time. That'll be a nice moment in life. I didn't have, well, I had the game all set up before we moved into this, but I kind of disappeared for 10 minutes. So, hello, Jingle Hells. It's fucking Christmas. Let's do some Jingle Hells. Let's see what this shit's about. Happy holidays. Take part in the festivities by throwing snowballs at zombies to make them drop presents. Okay. That has accidentally put me into an online game. I don't want to play online. I want to play with myself. Because we like playing with ourselves. I make that joke every fucking week. You'd think I'd come up with some new fucking material, wouldn't you? So let's create my match. We're going to change them. No, we're going to change the mode. No. Maybe I can't do Jingle Hells in single player. But transition me to remove the dingo dice rolls for a second. That's not what I wanted. I've already started strong. Started positive. Started like diarrhea. Let's quit that because we don't want to play that. Game over. We reach round 0. Boom. Boom. Can I? Why am I moving? I want to stop. Thank you. Alright, so started off strong. We'll start again because we should be used to that on this stream. Starting over and over and over again. Change map. D-Machine. Change mode. Round-based. To round-based. Is there any... No, so I can't do Jingle Hells. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Let's do this. So remember, periodically check your dollary dues. See how many you've got. If you can roll a dice. Roll a dice. See how much it fucks me up. But unfortunately, to get to that dice, you've got to watch some stream. I would apologise, but I won't. Although I could always gift points if I wanted to. So anybody that's watching, they want some points, I can gift you some. I can gift you maybe somewhere towards the first 100. And we'll see what happens. But I'm not sure who is actually watching at the moment. I've got 2 viewers. I know one is the Daramus Star. And the other one could be anyone. It could also be me. Because I need to check to make sure I'm still online. Let's get in. So, anytime you want to check your points, just remember, exclamation mark and points will tell you how many points you have got. Good lad. Alright, so that's round 1 done. We're now on round 11.
It's ground 0.
Instantaneous win.
Whatever happened here is the cause of the dimensional breach.
Now the worst part about adding a dice roll system for usability is
Let's get the team inside.
I could get to quite a high round and think, you know what, fuck it, here we go, exfil. Get myself an exfil and somebody could roll a 6 and I'm instantaneously downed. I mean, well, I say instantaneously, it's not. I have to purposefully go down. So I have to do it myself, so I've just got to stand there and get fucked up. And there's also do not reload. And lethals only, which is going to be interesting. Because as we've seen in previous streams, I'm absolutely awful. There we go, Daramistar. He's got $5 dues at the moment. He can continue to rack up some dollary dues. Or I could pause the game for a second, and what I could do for the test, I could add points to and I could add, if that works. So I have set your points at 80. In about 10 minutes time, you could potentially roll the first dice. That is some next level hacking shit, that is. So you could be the first to roll the dice. You could be the first to unleash the first problem. And problems are there for anyone that's new and has just arrived. So you roll a dice for me by using the command ! and dice. Hello, Melissa. So once you roll the dice, you are effectively in command of what goes on during my game. The worst one being, I'm on a fucking roll and you smash out a 6. And if you smash out a 6, I have to get myself eaten to pieces. And that's game over. It's game over if there's a double 6. If I have a self-revive, I'm permitting myself to use the self-revive. If I've picked up a quick revive from the machine, I can use the quick revive. But if I haven't, then I'm not. What do you mean by X-fatting? So if the dice doesn't work, it's because you haven't got enough points. So you have to get the points together. You have to watch the stream and earn points. It's like a loyalty card. Oh, X-fat. Oh, right, yeah, X-fatting. Potentially, yes. Which means that if I'm on a fucking roll and I'm like, here we go, I can X-fill, and you hit me with a 6, that means I can't X-fat. It means I can't do anything. It means it's game over. Game over for everyone. It's not complicated. If you type in ! points, it will tell you how many points you have. And you can see the points that you have for this the game. Melissa doesn't want to see her points. I'm not sure if she thinks it's too complicated or she just doesn't want to see her points. And at some point will accidentally roll me. And I'll get screwed. Oh, Jesus. So Melissa has $0 dues at the moment, which we can make this fair. If we type in a command, add points to Melissa. So because I gave 80 points, $80 dues, sorry, to Daramistar, I have to do the same for you. And the problem with that is you're upstairs, and if you hear me get angry, well, that's on you, not me, really. So I can give, I can taketh away. I can allow, excuse me, more people to roll dice. Only stipulation is you have to be a follower to the channel to be able to throw a dice. So if you're not following the channel and you're just lurking in the background, follow, earn yourself some dollary dues, fuck my gameplay. Come on, bring it. I'll rue those words. I can already feel it. I'm already kind of worried about what I've set myself in for. A bad shot just like that is what I've signed myself up for. And again, multiple bad shots. So again, for those of you who are watching in the background, Dingo Dice Drop, or Dingo Dice Drop, if you will. You can alter my state of gameplay by earning some dollary dues. You can view your points by ! points. You can then roll yourself a dice once you hit 100 points. That dice will then give me a 1 to 6, obviously, because that's generally how normal dice work. So if you roll a 1, I have to survive the current round that I'm in by using only my fists and a melee. You get me a 2, I have to just run around and not kill anything for 2 minutes. You get me a 3, I've got to survive the current round in the current area. So if I've got myself locked downstairs by the particle accelerator, I have to survive the round in there. If you go for a 4, I can't reload for 2 minutes, which generally speaking is just a shortened version of fists and melee. I can use what I have in my gun, but that's it. If I use the 12 shells, I've got to continue onwards. You get me a 5, that is lethal throws only for the current round. So that means I can only use things like grenades or tomahawks, and that's all I can use. You roll me a 6, however, that is instant down. I have to go down so hard. If I go down, I can use the self-revive if I have one left. And I can also use... Oh, hello, Maximilian ammo. I can also use a quick revive if I have one. So, there we go. There's your idea. So, to earn points... how do you earn points? It is Christmas time, so I'll allow that. To earn points, you have to watch the stream. So you'll earn 10 points for every few minutes that you watch the stream for. You also earn points if you host the channel on your own channel. If you're a brand new follower, you will earn points as well. So do tasks, get points, foot game on. And just remember, ! points will show you what you have left. So Derma Star has earned 85 so far. He's getting close to the first dice roll. It's definitely coming. Now just for this run to make sure that the dice works, I'm just going to hang out in the first room or first region because it gives me a little bit more to work with. So I'm not going to move around. Fags. No, I don't smoke. I only smoke when I'm on fire. So obviously the problem with being in the first room is there are no other guns that you can purchase. What I can do is I can buy tomahawks from the stand over there, which will help if somebody rolls me a lethal throws only. And yeah, so I'm going to bring the rules back up again for a second so you can all see. For those of you lurking in the background again, if you feel like getting involved in the stream, please feel free. Please do things, but just remember you've got to earn yourself them sweet points. And once you've earned those points, you can fuck me up. Not that I'm inviting you to fuck me up, but I just feel like it could be fun. It could change the gameplay around because there's only so many times that I can try and exfil without getting pissed off. I'm going to treat myself to some ammo though. Excuse me. Just in case anyone hits me with a no reload, which is a case of I'd have to make everything last for 2 minutes, which is a record for me to last 2 minutes. That's a zombies joke, not an anything else joke. Because I have feelings too. That's I think this is the longest that I've stayed in this first area for. Because normally about now, I've disappeared and I've opened a couple of doors. And I've started thinking about turning on the pack-a-punch machine and doing other things. But we're testing to see how far we can go with this first run with the dice roll system. So anybody that activates a dice roll in this test stream, I will then re-gift you 85 points towards your second dice roll. I think that seems fair, as we're just testing out mechanics, making sure that everything works. And we'll bring up those rules again for anyone else that could be watching. That was an interesting sort of one-handed zombie move whilst using the mouse. So remember, 1 is fists and melee for the current round. So remember, if you roll it midway through a round, I've got to survive to the end of that round just by fisting people. You get me a 2, I've got to survive a round without killing, which at the moment, because they're quite slow, that's fine. I can just keep running rings around them. Hit me with a 3, I've got to survive the current round in the current area, which will fuck me up more if I'm down the bottom where the chopper comes for the exfil. Or I've got myself caught in the bottom where the particle accelerator is. Number 4, you get me a number 4, because 4s are always good numbers. I can't reload. So once I'm down to my last shell, I'll flip round to me fists, and I've got to survive 2 without reloading or using melee again. Effectively a shortened version of number 1. Hit me a 5 though. I've got to do lethal throws only for the rest of the round, which means only the right bumper. I'm only saying that because I can never remember which one lethals are. While we're here though, we'll get some, just in case anyone smashes me with it. And then a 6, obviously, instant down. So if there are zombies on the map, I have to go down. You roll me a double 6, however, game over, boys and girls. Game fucking over. Obviously, nothing changes if I am a stupid twat and run into zombies myself. That's on me, not on you. So, yes. Is that... I don't know what that was, but it looked like it was something I could use. We'll take out that bomb now, so we don't have the ability to use it later. Let's remove the rules again for a moment, free up a bit more of that map. That sweet, sweet map. Oh, yes! Everyone likes the sweet map. Everyone loves the map. So remember, exclamation mark points if you want to see how many points you've got. Do excuse me. See your points, find out your points, see whether or not you're going to annihilate me in game. Because it will happen if I don't annihilate myself. Because I will. That's Asalam over there. Got themselves 85. Darama Stars got themselves 90. It's a race to the first dice. And part of me feels like the first dice is probably going to be a 6. Come on, get that dice roll in. And like I say, because this is just a test of the mechanic, you roll a dice, I'll reimburse you 85 of the dollary dues for the next part of the stream. Get yourself in. Anyone that's viewing, I see there's some people in the background hiding away that aren't part of the chat. If you want to get involved with trying to fuck my gameplay up, just follow the channel. Get yourself earning some dollary dues. Join the Digital Dingo Army. And let's have some fun. This stream will generally happen every Monday, unless it doesn't happen on Monday. Occasionally I might do a very small short story Sunday, where for an hour I'll stream something that somebody's made, like I did last week, where I streamed a pretty much infinite zombie shooter that one of my good friends had made in 7 days. You can watch that on the channel, and you can watch that on YouTube as well. If you have YouTube, because apparently a lot of people don't have YouTube channels and just don't want to subscribe. Yeah, I'm currently sat at 69 subscribers, which in itself is a perfect number, but it would be nice to have some more and to grow. Everyone likes a little bit of personal growth. I didn't actually buy any ammo there, so rags. Let's do a bit of a circular motion, like I'm stirring some gravy. Grab some of that and destroy. Oh, fucking Maximilian, you always pop up right at the fucking most inopportune moment. Might as well take you though, because Max is our best mate. We like Max. Let's Let's have a quick run. Let's run up here. These fellas are having a go. He's gonna almost fucking took me out. Shit. Probably shouldn't get a little bit overzealous about what I'm doing. What's this? What we got here? We got a Symbol Monkey, but I've bought all my Tomahawks, so I don't want to waste them, just in case anyone rolls me one. Stay hydrated. Life lesson number 1. It's the life lesson of this channel. You always stay hydrated. Because it gets caught in your throat, apparently. Excuse me, that's not coronavirus. That is Asda's own Tropical Crush, which turns out is actually better than Lilt. If you like Lilt, get some. If you like fucking up gameplay, get ready to roll some dice. I feel like Darama Star is going to be very close to rolling his first dice. Hello there, Lumpy Space Poppy. It's about time you joined in one of these streams, you fucking latecomer. Jesus. Only been trying to get them to join this this stream for the last few streams that I've done, and they haven't. Okay, so Darama Star is at 90. $90 dues, which means he is close to launching the first dice. And the first dice is probably going to come at round fucking 10, isn't it? It's a good job we're not doing an exfil round on this one, because this is a test to ensure that things work. Yeah, born at a luxury place. Born at a luxury pace. That's fine. Just for the newcomers, there you go. You've got some work to do. You can effectively fuck my gameplay up by watching my stream and rolling a dice. So there are your commands you can use. ! Points will show you how many points or dollary dues you currently have. With those dollary dues then, you have 100 dollary dues, you can roll me a dice. Which is ! Dice. Easy. Nice, nice command there. With that dice then, obviously it's a dice that has a 1 to 6 on it. You throw me a 1. That's fists and melee only for the current round. So if I survive the round, I can go back to shooting shit. You hit me with a 2, I've got to survive 2 minutes without killing. 2s are going to be very difficult on the higher rounds when I get cornered. You roll me a 3, I've got to survive the current round in the current area. Again, which is great if, for any reason, I've got myself caught up in the particle accelerator room where it's very tight, like a duck's ass. I have to survive in there. And so far, I've found it very difficult to survive in that room. You roll me a 4, I cannot reload. So once I am down to the last shell or bullet in my gun, I have to stop it. And I can do that for 2 minutes, which means, effectively, it's a quick version of number 1, because I ran out of ideas. You get me a 5 though. I've got to use lethal throws only, which are grenades, tomahawks, C4, anything along those lines. I'm more inclined to go for tomahawks because they're reusable. Like reusable breast pads. I can then get a 6. If you roll me a 6, that's game over, lads and ladies. Game over. That is me dropping down. It's insta-down. You hit me with an insta-down though, I can use my self-revive if I have a self-revive. If I don't have a self-revive, then I cannot do anything. What is that? That is a purple something on the floor. I think that might be a self-revive after talking about it. I'm not sure. Now, you will not have a dice. You have to have 100 points to get a dice. I went to the wrong camera then and almost ended the stream. That's... So, Asalem. That's a self-revive. I've already got one, so I can't pick it up. Asalem has got $85 dues. That's 15 away from rolling the first dice. I've got to effectively stay alive until the first dice is rolled. I believe Darama Star is probably going to be about 95 points. $95 dues. Lumpy Space Puppy, if you type in exclamation mark points, it will tell you how many points you have. There you go, you did it. You've got 0. I'm so sorry. The way to generate yourself points is to watch the stream. You can host the stream and get yourself 50 additional dollary dues. You can follow and get yourself some extra dollary dues. I'm not sorry, you're right, I'm not sorry. I'm never sorry. Unless I've done something bad, like not flushed the toilet after a poo-poo, or sprayed the back of the toilet with poo-poo, because I have an asshole that handles like a fire hydrant. In all fairness, Poppy, because you were late to the party, I'm going to pause the game for a second, and I'm going to do a secret code. And only because it's taken you so long to actually get into this, I'll give you 75 dollary dues. I gave everyone a bit more, but because you were late, you can have that many. You can have some. Daramastar still has to bring up his dollary dues. I believe he'll get there. He'll get there in a few. Still at 90. I'm pretty sure I put the refresh rate to every 10 minutes, I believe. So potentially in the next 2 minutes, when we hit the 40-minute mark, you might get some more. Oh, we've got an insta-Jill. Instant Jill right there. Let's get that Jill. Because I'm almost out of ammo. Did I get some? Insta-Jills. It's gone a bit snowy. Kiss the dirt. You have to die again, zombie dead peoples. You're dead once, so now you're dead twice. That's Russian logic when it comes to zombies.
Raptor 1 has an exfil window open, strike team. Call it in if you need to bug out.
No. We can't. We can't exfil. We're not allowed to. This is a no exfil round. This is a dice game. This is a game of chance. But we're at round 11, which means that shit's going to get big if someone has a dice. So, Lumpy, good old Lumps, type in exclamation mark points and you can have a look. You need oh, that could be a good idea. What type of accent do I have to finish the entire round in? Is it Russian? Is it German? Is it Gollum? Who knows? No, I think auto hosts don't count. Irish. I've got to do an entire round in Irish. That could happen. I think I might have to add a second dice for that. I want the fucking fog to disappear though. The fog's pissing me off. I know it means you auto host me, but the thing is, I'm only on a Monday mainly, and that's just one day. We've got some lurkers in the background. Let me add the rules again. Hello, anyone that's watching. If you're not following the channel anyway, you should, because I'm playing a fucking game of chance with you all. Effectively, you earn yourself some dollary dues. You then spend those dollary dues on a dice roll. Dependent on your dice roll, depends on how my game gets absolutely fucked up. So, in the best game show voice I can, hi there! If you roll a dice with the code exclamation mark dice and you hit a 1, I have to use my fists and melee only.
I'll let you know when the next one's
If you get a 2, I have to survive 2 minutes without killing anyone. Haha! Tough, since they're already dead. You get me a 3, I have to survive the current round in that current area. Fantastic if I've got myself stuck down a river or I'm currently on the toilet. You get me a 4, however, I can't reload. That makes a shooty game even worse to play. You hit me with a 5, that's lethal throws only. Oh dear, I have to use tomahawks and bangy bang boom booms to make the zombies go bye-bye. And if you hit me with a 6, oh shit, that's an instant down. That's me losing the will to live. You hit me with a double 6, however. That's game over. That's start again. Yeah, so that's pretty much how you play this game. You roll me some of them dice. You hit me with a roll. I have to act upon that number, as the game show host there explained. Strange how that guy still gets a job. I mean, at the moment, I've survived to round 11, and there's not been a dice throw yet. I know everybody's either building their points or biding their time. It's one of the two. You've got to hit me with it. But those dice throws are only available if you follow me on Twitch. If you don't follow me on Twitch, you can't throw a dice, because I can't reward you if you're not rewarding me. The host's name, my good man, is I don't know. His name is probably like Harsh Barrington. Hi, I'm Harsh Barrington. I also helped you when you got your toilet stuck with poo. I taught you how to clean it without a problem. Harsh Barrington here. Yeah, I think he's like a combination of Matt Berry and the twat that did the Sillet Bang adverts. Barry Scott, that's his name. So we're going to call him Matt Barry. Matt Barry is his name, not Harsh Barrington. Harsh Barrington is the name that he uses only on his return bills. So, remember, exclamation mark points will show you how many points you have. You use that, you see your points, you roll a dice. I swear if the first one's a fucking 6 and I have to go insta down, that means that this stream has been a fucking success. Ooh, I'm at round 12. That's nice. That's the highest round I've got to. I'm a fan of that. Oh, I'm not a fan of being chased. So, yeah, if anyone's lurking in the background, there's 5 people watching. I don't know if there's 5... Shit shot. I don't know if there's 5 people in here, but if you are watching this anywhere, feel free to follow the Twitch channel. Let's get up to 50 people, because we almost hit 25. Yeah, if we get 50 before the 1st of January, that would be nice. And if we do that, I might plan a special event. A special event is a live stream removal of facial hair, maybe. And everyone gets $150 redos. I think that sounds like a nice idea. I'm just going to pause that for a moment to ensure that my wet is whistled and my whistle is wet. Oh, as does Own Tropical Crush. What a delicious beverage. An absolutely stunning beverage. We've got some points coming. So, I think you may have put a space between. There we go. 90 digital dollary dues. You're close. You're close to being able to fuck my game up. Which could work out very well for you if it's, say, it's bedtime and you want me to come upstairs and go to sleep. If you roll a 6 towards the end of the stream, well, that's bedtime, isn't it? That is BT. So let's just get ourselves a nice little train of zombies going. $95 dues. Here we go. Getting close to the first fuckery. The first fucking up and this is going to be interesting. I think I may have found a way to retain people watching, because if they think, oh, dollary dues, I might be able to fuck him up. You're correct. You will be able to fuck me up. For some reason I decided to change my orientation. That was going from anti-clockwise to clockwise, which is not how I play this. Let's Let's thin out the herd a little bit and do another run. Lumps, you're still at 75. You gotta bring those points up, mate. Bring them points up. Gotta bring it back for the team. The team is the Digital Dingoes. Bring it back for the DDs. The double Ds. Not a naughty reference. That's just Digital Dingoes. I will generally stream on a Monday up until about 9. May depend on how the stream goes. Look at that, round 13. That's the highest I've got for a while. So it means that maybe to increase your dollary dues, you have to come back for multiple streams. Oh. User retention. Viewer retention. Water retention. Yeah, if you host me, you get some points. Quick smoke, and then the points will be checked. Yeah, if you host this on your own Twitch, you get 50 points. If you're a new follower, you also get $50 dues. Other things, yeah, you're auto-hosting though, so it doesn't count. Plus, I gave you 75 out of the kindness of my own wallet. Oh, okay, right. So I've gone down. I'm going to shoot some arseholes first, like in the arsehole. I'll check your points then. So this is my one self-revive gone. So if somebody hits me with a 6, that's me game overed. Oh, they are getting a little bit powerful, a little bit rowdy. Hang on a fucking minute. Ah, it didn't work because you're already hosting. Try unhosting and then rehosting maybe. But then that puts lumps at the top. I figured out that lumps also has a crown next to their name because they are a Prime gamer or a Prime watcher or an Amazon bullshit. Something like that. You didn't get any for hosting. I might have to have a look at the coding again just to see if it's a case of I coded it wrong, maybe. If you post it in your Discord, right, and you send me a photo or a screenshot that you've actually hosted, I'll award you an extra 25 points. You get an extra $25 dues. For every follow that comes from your Discord, I'll grant you a bonus 5. How does that sound? Does that sound fair? But I also need the proof. So if that person comes into the chat and says your username sent me here from their Discord, you get a bonus 5. 25 for putting the link up in Discord. 5 for every person that follows. You could earn yourself some sweet dollary dues that cannot be exchanged for money of any value, but you could earn those points. You could earn yourself the dollary dues, and you could be the first one to unleash a dice. Unless Deramus comes back after his smoke, and he's somewhat achieved another set of monies, he could unleash the dice upon me, for he is very close. For he is very close to unleashing of the first dice. Let he who casts the first dice have no dice. Pretty sure that was in the Bible. And that was a book that was written by people, the Bible. It might have been written by Michael Bible. He always pops around about Christmas time, weirdly. Michael Bible. I'm here to sing songs about life and pudding and other things like spam sandwiches, orange and peanut butter brownies. That sounds fucking rank, actually. No. Anything that has peanut butter in it, put it in the bin. Ah, Reese's Pieces, bin them. Ah, peanut butter sandwich, bin it. Ah, I've got a jar of peanut butter, bin it. Just fucking bin it. Disgusting. Vile. Filthy. I wish I was, you know, I wish I could find it in my heart to enjoy peanut butter. but I think I would much prefer to have somebody repeatedly hit me in the face with a sledgehammer than eat peanut butter. Peanut butter gang represent. Peanut butter gang. This is where the digital dingoes live. Dingoes don't like peanut butter. Excuse me. A non-COVID cough. Okay, so we got an instant Jill. Just there. Instant Jill. Can't be smooth PB. No PB! Unless it's Princess Bubblegum. That's the only PB that we're allowing. You did it. So let me see. I do actually have a screenshot from Lumpy Space Pops. She has. So I'm a fair boy. I'm a fair man. So I did say to Lumpy Space Pops, if she hosted it, I'd give her 25. We have a dice roll incoming by the look of things. Deramus has got a dice roll. He has rolled a 4. The first dice roll is in, and the 4 is no reloading for 2 minutes. No reloading for 2 minutes. Here we go. We'll wait until the time starts. It is 53:20. So at 55:20, I can reload. Until then, luckily, I picked up an instant Jill just before. I've got 8 shells left. I've got less than that now. Oh. I was too busy maintaining the fact that I couldn't reload. God damn. Alright, okay, so I survived 13 rounds. That's 13 rounds longer than I normally do. Thank you, Darren Star. Your first dice roll. Kind of wasted that. As I am a fair man, I said I'd reimburse 85 for the first dice roll. There we go. Because that dice roll was kind of wasted, because of that, I'll give you 85 back. 85 back. Okay, so Lumpy Pops. Now, there is a little bit of a cooldown period. So, once a dice has been rolled, that same user cannot roll another dice for 10 minutes. There is also a global cooldown of 6 minutes. So, if somebody has already rolled a dice, you cannot roll the dice again in the chat for another 6 minutes. That gives me time to either recover or continue to fuck up from the previous dice roll. I think that sounds fair. I think that sounds alright. Here's the rules again for anyone watching. Boom. Dingo dice drop. Alter my state of gameplay while I drink some Asda Tropical Crush. Hashtag not sponsored. But possibly could be if Asda watch. Yes. Sponsored because I can. So, Asilem is currently upstairs with our daughter. She's having a little sleep. I'm not going to show her on stream because, you know, she's only little. But I got a photo of my daughter full on asleep with do we get bonus points? So, I don't know. Maybe the bonus point is you get to live with me. And you get to hear me shout from upstairs. So, Dermastar 840 is the next roll. 840. That's a while away. That is a while away. That's an hour. It's only 10 minutes to wait until you want to throw me another roll. We're going to get back in. We're going to load again because I feel like that just built tension. That just built the round. That just built what we were doing. So, I believe... Barinum. You need 70 points. Barinum's not here. Unless you are case sensitive, which if you are, there we go. You're case sensitive. Fuck technology. 50 times 10. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, looking at the points that you can create, yeah, I get where you're coming from.
You're clear, strike team.
I also need to do... Those points are for the baby to use. So you can have some extra points for the baby to use. Anyone else that's watching there, I see there's 7 viewers, not 7 people are communicating in this chat room. If you want to communicate, get yourself following and join in the Dingo Dice Drop. Join the Digital Dingoes. Exclamation mark points to see how many points you've got. Exclamation mark dice. Costs you 100 points, $100 dues. But you could roll a dice, and you can get any one of those 6 options for me to do. Now, Darren Mustar threw the first dice. I reimbursed him for the first dice. Purely down to the fact that it was a no reload dice throw. I was more interested in looking at the rules and got myself cornered, and I died. So, first dice roll was a fucking success. You fucked my gameplay up. Now remember, the one that I'm not looking forward to is a 6. If you roll a 6, that is an instantaneous down. That is me going down. Obviously, I can't do an insta-kill on myself, so I'm going to have to stand there and have my arsehole picked to pieces by these zombies. Once they've picked me to pieces, I can use a self-revive if I have a self-revive. If I do not have a self-revive, that's game over, guys and girls. Game over. Exclamation mark points, like I say, will show you how many dollary dues you've got in your dollary bank account. If you've got 100, you can smash a dice in. I believe that there are some people here with 100 dollary dues. Whether they're biding their time, waiting until I get myself absolutely screwed over, or in fact waiting to screw me over, I'm not sure. But remember, if you have the points... Exclamation mark dice. That does the dice throw. You need a higher round, do you? I see. You're playing the long con. Going to the point where you know that I won't survive no matter what dice you throw. So to earn points there, Mr. Epic Dross. You watch the stream, you can host me on your own Twitch channel, you can become a new follower, or you can just watch. Every now and again I will throw out some bonus points to people, purely out of the goodness of my tiny ginger heart, because it is Christmas, so you might get some bonus points lobbed your way at any point. Maximilian Ammo, good old Max is our mate here, as we like him. And when you roll the dice, you can fuck up my game. If you've tuned into any of my streams. To check your dollary bank account, you type into the chat exclamation mark points. I'll put the rules up. So exclamation mark points, and you can see how many you've got in your bank. Now, because this was sort of set up yesterday, it may be a case that some people may not have earned any. And by the looks of things, there are none there. But like I say, I'm a fair ginger man. I will do this. There is a bonus 80 to start you off. Once you hit 100, you can roll that D. Roll that sweet, sweet D and fuck up my sweet, sweet G. In this case, the D does not stand for dick bits. It stands for dice. You're very welcome. for some reason, it has set you to 160. It's done the code twice. Unless somebody has been a fucking, I don't know, Matrix-style hacker and put in a code themselves. You have been gifted by the Dingo Gods $160 dues, which means that you can in fact roll a dice whenever you wish and have 60 spare dollary dues to spend on a milkshake and some popcorn to watch your chaos ensue. Secretly, Hackerman. John Hackerman! Welcome here, John Hackerman. You are a man that has hacked into the CIA and FBA, which is the Federal Back Inspection Agency. The eye is secret, and it is silent, and also full of shit. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone off on a weird conversational accent tangent, but it'll happen more. As it's already been suggested, there should be a dice roll for spending around the particular accent, whether it be Irish, Gandalf, David Attenborough, Gollum, other accents that I can maybe do or not do. Yes. So we're at round 5, which is a good time, or it's round 1111 with a cross through it because they realised that it was incorrect. Remember, have a look at your points, have a look at your dollary dues by typing in exclamation mark and points into the chat. Let me bring up the rules again. Strange having to do that one-handed. It's switch from controller to keyboard and mouse and then back to controller in possibly the quickest hand action I've ever done. And as a male that has gone through teenage years, I've done some quick hand actions. So yeah, anyone, feel free to roll a dice if you have the P's. If you have the dollary dues, roll me a dice. If you're saving it for a higher round, like some people in my life, depends on what round you want to unleash it. Yeah, cool. Let's get some fuckery in. Okay, so Epic Dross has rolled a dice. Mr. John Hackerman over here has rolled a dice, which is I have to continue for 2 minutes without reloading, which is a fucking shame because I think I've just spent my load. Okay, so no reloading for 2 minutes. We are at 50 seconds now. I've got one shell that I can use, and then the next I can't reload, so I'm going to go and fist some people. This dice roll is even more inventive if it's a case of I'm at a very high round, which I'm not. I'm only at round 5, or round 1111 with a line through it. Give him a lefty. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should do. Oh, fucking hell! Jesus! I've got myself cornered again. Leg it out. I've still got just over a minute to go with no reloading. See, this would be fine if I had a secondary gun, or as they like to refer to it, as a sidearm. The game does have nades, but nades I can't use in this gameplay format. The nades are saved for a particular dice throw, where if you hit me with that dice throw, I can only use lethal throws. So we're talking grenades, we're talking tomahawks, C4. It's almost... I've got a couple more seconds. In fact, no, I've got 40 seconds left to go before I can reload. There's a tomahawk on the floor. We're not doing too bad, to be fair. Obviously, this could be catastrophic if we were doing the exfil round. I'm not going to get the nuke, though, because we're not allowed to. Oh, I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down like a PC World computer. Oh, now the fuckers are running at me, are they? Great. I've got 10 seconds left and no reload. We survived the round. Hang on a fucking minute. Let's get that reload on. Thank you for throwing me the dice. That was a good dice. I mean, I know I bitched out and ran away for a bit, but I had to figure out the rules for myself. I had to figure out what I was doing. Boom. There's the rules for those other people that don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Because at least one of us here has to know what I'm doing. And that's not me. So, the idea of this is, I'm not bothering with the exfil. This is a week where we're not going to try and complete the game. It's a game where we're going to run around and shoot some shit. Now, if I wanted to, I could open another room. I could open another area. Thank you very much. Feel free to throw another dice if you need to. So I could open up some more areas, which could get fruity if, say, I'm stuck inside and I've only opened one door, and somebody rolls me a dice that says I have to complete the area or survive in the current area until the round ends. Which would not be fun if, like I say, I'm stuck inside or I'm underground where the particle accelerator is. Oh, Dermastar boosted himself back up to $95 dues. We could have a second dice game coming through soon. That was quick. Like I say, I reimbursed you for the first dice throw. You were the first person to throw me a dice. So I gave you the 85 back. Oh, here we go. Insta-Jill. Let's kill some Jills. Let's drill some Jills. Quentin Tarantino's best film there, Drill Jill. Might have been a different film I was watching, to be fair. It was on Channel 5. See, if you hit me with a no reload, or I have to survive with melee only, Insta-Jill, it's great for that. If there's no Jill, there's no kill. Life lesson number 2. And while we're waiting, let's continue to ensure that we're fully hydrated. And spilling it all over our mouse mat. Because we're excited for zombies. We're excited for dice. Asalen is still holding on to the points. For she is upstairs with my daughter. Ready to fuck daddy up. She's probably there talking to her like, we're going to fuck your dad up now. We're going to try and roll a 6. He's done so well. We're going to try and roll a 6. We're going to fuck his life up. We're going to fuck his game up. We're going to fuck everything. Or they're both asleep, which they both could be. I don't know. I can't hear anything upstairs. There's a lot of them. There's a lot. Bonus points, they're going to help me out. No point because we're not opening any doors. We're not progressing any further. You know what, fuck it, why not? It's there, take it. It's free. It's a set of free points. We'll have it in case we need to get some more ammo, which we might need to. Looking at what we're doing here. Let's, let's swing by the crate. Let's not get any of the ammo because I mistimed the button press. Maybe there'll be a Maximilian ammo. Oh, Maximilian, my favourite friend. Let's fuck a couple of tomahawks. There we go. It keeps the zombies at bay for a bit. It doesn't because they're still coming for me. I will run away. Problem that we've got is if you roll a 4 on the dice, it's got an auto reload system. I don't know if I can turn that off.
Dead man down.
Oh, I thought I had him. Turns out I didn't have him. Nicely timed tomahawks there. That's why I like the tomahawks, because they stay on the ground. They stay there. And it's nice. Lumps, if you want to roll your dice, I'm not going to stop you. If you want to roll your dice, try it. See if the global cooldown has finished. because I'm on round 8, and if you hit me with a really shit dice, there's going to be a world of pain. For me, obviously. So, remember, exclamation mark dice, you've rolled a 5. 5 is lethal throws only, for fuck's sake. And it's the start of a brand new round as well. So I have to do lethal throws for this round. So, just to remove temptation, I'm getting rid of my guns. So only tomahawks or grenades are allowed in this. There's some C4, so I can always pick up C4 because that is a lethal... Oh, shit. It is a lethal throw. That was a nice face shot. Right in the face. Right in the face bits. So I've only got... There's only two or three on the battlefield that I can collect at the moment. I can go and craft some more. I can always fuck everything up there, which I did, which is fine. I have somebody at the door. 1 second, everybody. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. That is the baby has gone to sleep. And Alyssa asking me if I wanted a drink, which was nice. I've still got some Asda's own Tropical Crush here. Sponsor me, Asda. Excuse me. So yeah, lethal throws only. I have got no lethal throws left because I was absolutely fucking shit the last set of lethal throws. So there's 3. And that bounced off a rock. Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you very much, Lumpy Space Poppy, for gifting me this dice. Oh shit! The problem is there was some C4 on the floor which I could have used, but I think that may have... Yeah, that has despawned. Great. I mean, that would have been nice to use. I missed one of the Tomahawks. Hello there, KNO247. Thank you for joining the Digital Dingo Army. You are the 25th to the cause, and the cause is being a dingo and enjoying life and hitting some zombies. I don't know who this Liam is, for we do not use full-blown government names in this chat. We only use usernames. There, Lumpy, LSP, you should know this. No, that's fine, I know exactly who he is. Thank you for joining, I do appreciate it. You are part of this. That wasn't a lethal throw, so I can't use that. Let's keep running around. I mean, technically that means that good old Bears gets himself an extra 25 points. $25 dues once I've finished this round off. So, good call. Good call. I need to find where the lethal throws have gone. I have a feeling that I'm now completely out of battlefield lethals. Which means I've got to run to the table and craft some more, which is allowed. Because I'm only using lethals. I'm going to miss 3 of the shots. Okay. Oh. Now, the worst thing is, I don't want to touch that nuke because it's in the way. Can I craft more? No, that's stim shots. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was tough. That was tight. Tight like watching Chicken Little on DVD. Thank you very much, Lumpy, for that has been that dice challenge. That was a 4. We survived that with lethal throws only. Thank you very much, Kano247. I do appreciate you popping through. Chicken Little deserved an Oscar. It was full of highs and lows, and he was a coward. No matter what anyone says, Chicken Little was a fucking coward. So because we've got somebody new to the chat, let me bring up the zombie rules. These are the rules for this game. So you can alter my gameplay by earning yourself digital dollary dues. Once you have 100 dollary dues, you can then alter my gameplay state by throwing a dice. When you throw a dice, I can do one of those things that are listed on there. So, you hit me with a 1, I have to complete the current round by only using my fists or the melee on my gun. You can survive 2 minutes without killing if you hit me with a 2. Survive the current round in the current area if you hit me with a 3. No reloading if you hit me with a 4, which has been done already. 5 lethal throws only, which Lumpy Space Poppy hit me with at the start of a fucking round, which meant that I had to continue onwards with just throwing axes. And then 6 is instant down. So those are what you're aiming for. To answer the question, Kano, I am from my mother's vagina, which is where I was born, and I was born in a city in the Midlands. You've got to go because you and Baronum are about to stream. If you finish before, you'll raid me. Well, my raiding parts are open and ready. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And yeah. Don't you be a traitor. Don't find out what Lumpy Space Poppy's streaming. Can't be better than my stream. In all fairness, I think Diarrhea is better than my stream. Among Us. You absolute tart. I'm only jealous because I haven't got Among Us to stream, so I was going to buy it on the Switch, and then thought if everybody else does it, I'll do it. But then my mum always said, if everybody else jumped off a cliff, would you do so? It depends on what cliff it was, really. Cliff Richard, I'd jump off Cliff Richard. Clifford the Big Red Dog? Maybe. Okay, so the love of my life there has got 140 dollary dues waiting to unleash. Who's rank 1? That would be me, unfortunately. I did a test last night to make sure. Okay, so Darren Star has unleashed me a 2. Let's bring up the rules again. So a 2 is survive 2 minutes without killing. That's okay. It could be worse. I could be in a really shit location, but it could be worse. So I'm going to start that when the timer hits now. So I'm going to put my gun away to ensure that I don't accidentally kill anything. Luckily, I've killed the majority of everything, so the horde isn't too big. They're not sprinting. I can just keep running around. In all fairness, I think that's a role that would pay big if I was on a higher round. It doesn't really pay much if I'm on a lower round. It could pay a lot if it's the start of a round and there are too many zombos coming for me. But so far I've gone 30 seconds and I'm alive. I punched that tree just for good measure, because that tree was a dick. And that tree was a dick as well. This tree here, dick. That tree, well, that's a dick. Yeah, I think you might have peaked too soon, mate. But it's fine. It's fine. You threw a dice. That's the 3rd dice roll of the game so far. You've done me proud. You've thrown 2 die, because we all know the plural. We all know the plural of dice is in fact die, which is something that these zombies won't make me do at the moment. So that's fine. So I got 40 seconds left of the no death, of the no killing, which is good. It's fine. We can continue. I may drop down the limit for the dice later. It might be $20 dues for a dice. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. And we've got 15 seconds left before I can start shooting shit again, so that's fine. That's okay. I'm going to craft some more of that. Craft some more of those. So you have a 6-minute global cooldown in the chat before you can roll a dice. You have a user cooldown of 10 minutes if you want to throw a dice, which means that you can't do a double dice roll because double dice rolls are not good. I was going to try and implement something where if you roll 2 6s, it's called a speeding fine like in Monopoly, and I can't run, I've got to walk, but I thought that's going to be too difficult to do so. That, and if it looked like too much hard work, it probably was. So while I'm reloading, fuck some axes at them. It's your boy. Oh, tings. Oh no, I didn't kill that one. I did kill that one, that's fine. What have we got on the floor? We got C4, we'll take that, we'll use that. We'll use that in case anyone wants to fuck me up with a dice roll. So remember, boom, there's your rules, there's your regulations. Exclamation mark points to see how many points you have. They're called dollary dues. Exclamation mark dice will throw the dice if you have 100 dollary dues. If you throw a dice and it lands on a 1, I have to survive the current round only using my fists or melee weapons. If you roll a 2, I have to survive 2 minutes without killing. As we figured out, that would pay higher in higher rounds. If you catch yourself with a number 3, that means that I have to survive the current round in the current area. Ha ha ha! Which is great if I'm underground. Number 4, you roll the 4, that's the devil's biscuit. That's no reloading for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of no reload. If you give me a 5, that's lethal throws only, which Lumpy Space Poppy initiated earlier, which meant I had to go an entire round by throwing fucking axes at people. Glorious times. And if you hit me with a 6, well, that's instant down. Which is good if I'm doing a round where I want to exfil, and you want to fuck me up. Oh, that was nice. Oh, look at him, I blew his fucking legs off. Wicked. So there's your rules, basically. So, Kano has got $35 dues. Kano is the newest member of the Digital Dingoes. I suppose that I better give oh no, it was Berinium. I gave good old Bears some additional points for dragging some people over. Lumps, she got herself a bonus 25, but that's all they got. And there we go, that's the snow level. There, I can hear it breathing, but I can't see it. It's around here somewhere. Where is it? I probably should use the mini. Oh, there it is. I hurt its legs. Sprained its ankles. Oh, dickhead. That would honestly be how I'd be like in a real fight. Someone come near me. Miss. I would take that if this was an exfil round, but it is not an exfil game. I'm not doing the exfil. All I'm doing is legging it around this area to test the dice roll situation. Anyone that has thrown a dice so far, we've had Lumpy Space Poppy throw us a dice. We've had Derma Star chuck us 2 dice. And there he is. There is Raccoon Cloud. Just the person I was anticipating to join the carnage with a dice roll. Derma Star has got $0 dues at the moment. That's a shame. You have thrown 2 die already. I am anticipating SLM to chuck me a dice at any point because shit's getting fucking hairy. You're not a loser. I mean, you did throw me a 2. Now, the problem we've got with the dice... Let me bring up the rules for you, Raccoon. There are your rules. I did a quick Photoshop earlier. So, to see your points, it is exclamation mark and the word points. That shows you how many dollary dues you've got in your bank account right this very moment. If you've got $100 dues, you can fuck a dice over. And then if it lands on 1 to 6, those are the things that I have to do. At the moment, there is a global cooldown in the chat room of 10 minutes for each user that uses a dice. That way, if you've got 200 points, you cannot roll 2 dice and fuck me over. It also gives everyone else a chance. So you have a 10-minute cooldown. There is also a 6-minute cooldown in the chat room if you want to throw a dice. That way, again, it gives everyone a chance to chuck one, and I'm not going to end up getting an instant down with a fucking waste of dice. So we don't want wasted dice. We just want dice to be used. But, holy shit! I fucking cleaned up there. Jesus. 17th out of 18th, top 18. Let's have a quick swiggy swig of that sweet Asda nectar. Oh, lovely. Now, because everyone else so far has had a cheeky top-up, I think it's only fair that you receive the obligatory $80 dues into your bank account. The Royal Bank of Dad has gifted one of the dingoes with the ability to almost buy a dice. Like when your dad says, you know what, I'll give you... You want 30 quid? I'll give you 26. You know, oh, okay, 26. Is that so I learn the value of money? Ah, hello, McFlappers 259. I said that number like an absolute fucking idiot then. Hello, how are you? I'm not sure who McFlappers 259 is, but that's fine because it's all a secret. Thank you for joining the Digital Dingoes. 26 out of 15 so far. That's the plan. We want to hit 50. Oh, I see who it is now. Alright, cheeky. We're playing some zombies. This is a game with user interaction. Now, because I'm doing this one-handed, there we go, there's your rules. Everyone likes rules, everyone likes regulations. That's what we're looking at. So, you have to have $100 dues in order to enact a dice roll. When you do a dice roll, you can then hit me with a random number. If the numbers are 1, I have to survive the current round I'm in using only my fists or the melee attack. You roll a 2, I've got to survive 2 minutes without killing, which is very difficult if they all start running at you. You roll a 3, I've got to survive the current round in the current area. So if I'm playing this and I decide to do a dice game and I am underground where everything is tight and cheerful, yeah, that could be quite interesting. You hit me with a 4, I can't reload. Okay, so we have a dice roll from Asalem. Just so everybody can see, that's the wrong camera. Asalem has rolled a 3. A 3, as per the official rules of this game, is to survive the current round in the current area. I can do that. Considering we are not moving around in game, we're only staying in the current area. That's fine, but it also means that, fuck me, I have to survive. Which is going to get a little bit more tricky because the zombos appear to be a little bit quicker. Oh, I have a decoy, do I? So I can just mince these fuckers down. No. I'm going to get a little bit damage there. And I love you too, mate. Thank you for coming and watching me be really shit at playing Call of Duty. It's strange. If I was doing an exfil game, normally at this point I've done 3 games. But I think because I'm purposely trying to stay alive, and see how many dice rolls that we can have in one game. You know, sod it. Let's have that. Let's have that. And it's completely cross-platform play as well, so if it come to it, we could always do a double dice roll game. I feel like I'm in this area, and I've wasted a lot of time. But I know that if I go to a different area, somebody's going to do a dice roll, and somebody's going to fuck me up. So, do I bite the bullet? You know, metaphorically speaking, in a zombies game. Do I open another area up and give myself the ability to maybe get another gun? Or do I continue to stay here? Because these zombos are about to get a little bit more difficult. And I say a little bit more difficult. They're continuing to get fucking difficult. And, see, he says go for it. Which means don't be a petal. See, I don't know whether or not he's got a cheeky fucking dice roll up his sleeve, because I don't know who's got what points. I don't know who has anything. Alright. Alright, I've opened that door. You forgot to ask for David Attenborough. That's it's not a naughty thing, that is. Sometimes David Attenborough comes when he deserves to. Other times he sleeps. Okay, so I'm not sure what Hood Outlaws is. If I investigate it, it looks good. I might have a look. Yeah, I'm playing on the Xbox at the moment because it's the easiest way to play. Because I'm used to the controls. I mean, yeah, I know PCs directly plug and play with the Xbox controller, but I just can't be bothered. Oh, dearie me. Somebody's about to get done. Were there any other guns around here? There were, but I don't think there's a box. I'll have a Juggernog though. That'll do. That'll give me a little bit more health, which I'm going to waste away now. That's the exact same shotgun as I have before. It's like a badass Assassin's Creed with teams to run missions. I mean, I already think Assassin's Creed is pretty badass. I do have Valhalla up on the shelf next to me. I am on Xbox, yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed's pretty fucking badass. I haven't touched Valhalla yet. I will do at some point when I get around to doing it, but at the moment it's zombies and dice rolls. Zombies and dice rolls. Rolling of the dice. I can't believe I picked the same fucking shotgun up that I have anyway. Just a waste of time. Is that the only weapon in this region? In this region? Yes, I'm from the Galapagos region. There's only one weapon around here. And it's the weapon that you currently have twice now, you silly shit. I miss you too, man. Things will be different when the old Rona decides to fuck off. Oh, Jesus. This is getting a little bit rough. A little bit rough around the bum. Now, I know that I need to get a better weapon. I know this. The problem I've got with that realisation is there is nowhere to get another weapon from other than that gun there that we already own twice. We could open that door that leads us to the facility. Problem is, if we go anywhere near the facility, we have the problem of spawning the big boy. The box is behind me, but we need to have the power on to open that region up. If we open up that region, the big boy turns up. And when the big boy turns up, it means that somebody's going to fucking dice me, aren't they? So the box down there I need to get to that, don't I? I need to fucking chance shit. I think the best way to chance it is to make myself a crawler. Just do it! Do it now. Please, it's time! Fly, you fools! Yeah, I might have to. I think I've cut the horde down enough. No, I haven't. So I need to get into here. Turn your torch on. There's a spare door at the back there, I know. I would proceed with caution as well. Yes? I was going to say, that better not be a fucking sniper rifle. If that's a sniper rifle, I'm going to be pissed. To be fair, I don't need to put the power on, do I? I can just run back. Now that I've got something that's a little bit more powerful. Can I open this region yet? I can. Which gives me an advantage because I can get to here. Okay, so I don't have to turn the power on to get to this region. Nice. Okay, give me something fucking good then, you bitch. I said something good. Okay. This, whatever this is, this gun's dreadful. I don't want it anymore. It could be worse. It could be whatever that is. It is a big fucking gun. We don't want that. We'll just keep spinning the box until something happens. Like, give me a ray gun. I'll take another shotgun. Oh, this is... Oh, it's like flinging shit at zombies. What's the point in that? Okay. Alright, so we have... This is the first time we've gone down. I can use my self-revive. I haven't actually played the normal multiplayer version. I think I might have had like maybe 2 seconds to see if I still remembered how to play. And the answer to that was, no, I don't know how to play still. Oh, golden. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Shit. God damn. I could have had a chopper. I probably wouldn't have helped my game anyway. But I could have had a chopper. Fuck. Oh. God damn. Alright, so Raccoon, you are on $85 dues. You are rank 3 of 21. I don't remember having 21 people in here. So, we can have a look at the leaderboard at the moment. So, unfortunately, at the top of the leaderboard is myself with 20 million, because that was how the test went. Barenum has around solid 100. But they've disappeared to stream themselves now. Because, yeah. Raccoon Cloud racks up number 3 with 85. Epic Dross comes in at number 4 with 80. Asalem got themselves 50. For some reason, number 6 and number 7 are 2 different chatbots. So we're going to reset their points because they don't deserve any. Kano 24/7, you got yourself 45. Thicker is on 40. MC Flappers 30 as well. Lumpy Space Pops, you've got yourself 30 at number 9. And Commander Root, you're at 30 as well. So, alright, doing good, doing nice. We've been going for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I think we've got time. I should roll one for myself. Yeah, you're right, I should, shouldn't I? Alright, okay, cool. So, I will do a dice roll now. I've got myself a 4. Alright? So the first round for the next one is no reloading for 2 minutes. I'm going to start it off with my own dice roll. Like I say, I only gave myself 20 million because I needed to test to make sure the system worked. And the system is somewhat working. Maybe $100 dues is a little bit too much. Maybe it's a bit too much. So maybe, just maybe, I will change that command. If you want to throw a dice, it will now, rather than costing you 100 just for this game, it'll cost you 60. I mean, I want to make you all work for it, but I've dropped it down to 60. There's your points. Points, I've realised that the instructions should probably go somewhere that isn't over the chat. But it's alright for now, because that's the only place it can go. 100 is fine, make them all work for it. And then he'll complain once they've spent them, because it's too expensive. So I can't reload for the first round. Only fair that I spend some of my own points. I will remove all of my own points, but I think that's so I can gift points to people if I want to. So I'm going to spend the first round by not reloading. No, you know what? I'll make it interesting. Because they were my own points, I'll spend the first 2 rounds not reloading.
This is quite the Charlie Foxtrot.
This is quite the Charlie... Indeed it is there, pal. Major Carver says it's quite the Charlie Foxtrot. Don't know what that means. VAT is always included in our prices. It means if you need to claim the VAT back for work expenses, you can. Hi there, I've got a receipt for $100 dues that I spent on a dice roll. Can I take the VAT back, please? Okay, so because it's the last shout, I'm going to switch to fists because we can't reload. Because it makes it fair. This guy's got a fucking barbed wire on him. Dickhead. That's what happens when you try and run through a fence, pal. And this guy here, I'll miss with a tomahawk. Well, punch his fucking hat off. There we go. Christmas sale. I haven't thought about a Christmas sale yet. I might do a Christmas sale the week after Christmas. How does that sound? The Monday after Christmas. Because this might be the only stream that I do before the old shit time kicks in. Buy 2 rolls, get 1 free. I mean, to be fair, I'm doing really shit there. You did effectively get almost a free roll. I did reimburse the value for you because you were the first to throw a dice roll in. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, and apparently it wasn't, because I was there and I saw it. Okay. There we go. So we're on round 100. No, we're now on round 1111. That's in the top 1,000, that is. Top 1,000 rounds. If you don't get the dice roll you want, there's not much you can do. I might create a gamble system maybe where you can gamble away the number that you don't want. I shouldn't have ran into that. I also missed the lockdown sales. Lockdown 2, Lock Harder was great. 2 lock, 2 down was also great. Who knows, we could be on tier 7 as of next week, which I'm pretty sure you get fined for sniffing the person who's sitting next to you on the bus. You might do. I know that you've got an addictive personality, so if you get addicted to the gamble system I'll put into place, I can't be held responsible for the amount of dice rolls that you may or may not lose. Alright, because there was a little bit of a petal last time, I'll open some doors up. Maybe I will go for an exfil this game. If I go for the fill, maybe it might encourage more people to throw some dice in. As long as the fine stays as it is, it's great. Excuse me, there, fella. Don't come near me with that running. No, I don't know if they can climb up behind. They can indeed. So let's move down from there. Let's collect some loose points. Raccoon Cloud has rolled a 3. Let's bring up them rules, them sweet, sweet rules. Survive the current round in the current area, which means that I can only stay in the area that I'm in, and I've got to survive. That's how we play. It's all about survival. Survival of the fattest. And I, right now, am indeed the fattest. So in this region, I've got to stay, which means my plan of getting another gun isn't going to happen. So I can't open any doors, can't move into a different region. I've got to stay exactly where I am, which is fine. Because it's round 5. The zombies aren't arseholes. Oh, I had a bit of a technical problem there. And by technical, I mean my Xbox was shit and didn't do anything. I mean, are we talking the character, or I have to apply the makeup and physically run around like a zombie? Because I'm down for both. It's been a while since I've done zombie makeup, but I will do. What? Why are you going up there, son?